Hi boys and girls, I hope you're having a great day. I just want to take a minute to practice an examination of conscience with you. So an examination of conscience is something that we would do before going to the sacrament of reconciliation or confession. And we ask ourselves questions that help us reflect on how we've been behaving. And so an examination of conscience might help us know some things that we should talk about during our confession. So this examination of conscience that I'm going to go through with you talks about different responsibilities. So the responsibilities that we have to God and the responsibilities that we have to others. So I'll go through and I'll tell you which category we're in, and we'll just read the questions with you. And what I would suggest you do, so I'll leave a pause in between each one, you just take some time to think about whether or not there are maybe things that you could do better in regards to those things, or maybe you're already doing a great job with those things, in which case it's not something you need to talk about during confession, right? But so these examinations of conscience sometimes help us know what it is we should talk about when we go to confession. So like I said, this one is based off of responsibilities to God and responsibilities to others. And then I'll post a link both to this one and to one that's also based off the 10 Commandments. That's another pretty common way to look at what we might need to talk about during confession, is to go through and say, walk through the 10 Commandments and ask ourselves how we're doing on those. Okay? All right, so let's start with our responsibilities to God. Have I prayed every day? Have I prayed morning prayers and night prayers? Or prayed with my parents and family? Have I been moody or unkind about praying and going or watching church on Sunday? Have I asked the Holy Spirit to help me when I'm tempted to sin? Have I asked the Holy Spirit to help me do what is right? Now let's talk about our responsibility to others. Have I been obedient and respectful to my parents? Have I lied or been deceitful to them or to others? Have I been stubborn? Have I talked back to parents, teachers, or other adults? Have I been selfish towards my parents, brothers and sisters, teachers, or my friends? Have I gotten angry at them? Have I held grudges or not forgiven others? Have I treated other children with respect, or have I made fun of them and called them names? Have I used bad language? Have I taken anything that wasn't mine? Have I done what's been asked of me, such as homework and household chores? Have I been helpful and affectionate toward my family? Have I been kind and generous with my friends? All right, boys and girls, thank you for taking time to practice this examination of conscience with me. I would recommend, as we get closer to time for your first confession, you might want to go back and revisit this. Like I said, it just might help you know what things you maybe need to talk about at confession. So it's a good way for us to reflect upon how we've been behaving and maybe what things we need to work a little bit more on. All right, I hope you have a great day, and I will talk to you soon.